Hi there, Loy Macedo. It's me, Neil from LoyMacedo.com. Who's Loy Macedo? Think personal branding and the rest, Okay. Don't mind, I'm feeling a little tired today, actually. I slept, overslept 12 hours. My body just shut down, I guess, because I've been working like crazy uploading videos. Anyway, so don't mind, the energy will be a little down. Anyway, the thing that I wanted to share my thoughts was UAE as the first nation. These headlines that whenever UAE puts an update, they like it to be the biggest, the largest, the greatest, the first. They always like to put this, and in a way the strategy works because they get billions of dollars of free advertisement, and people are talking about it, it's being shared. Global news outlets, they pick up the story. So there's always some excitement that is happening. Oh, UAE, something happening. Like, whatever it is, the biggest shopping mall, the largest building, the largest whatever. But most of the time, what UAE is trying to do is come up with this hype, this hula hoop, this big hula hula, they'll come up with but then they'll not be consistent about it, and eventually people forget. People have very short-term memories. I'll give you small examples. You remember UAE had announced, these police on, this smart driving, that too, Segway. Yeah, the police on Segway. Then they had female cops who are going to ride on that. Then they had police on drones. Then they had drone taxis, and they had drone deliveries, and even the entrepreneurs and people of UAE have started to use this strategy because they know it works. Like, for example, just Google search. I think it happened this year. There was an UAE expat, with this photograph like this, and the title said he's going to start seeking venture capital investment to purchase 100,000 bitcoins. Okay, and he said I'm going to get these billions and I'm going to invest. So what happened to him? Did anyone follow up on the story? In fact, Google search, you'll get this Emirati guy, who made headlines because he said, I'm going to drag an iceberg from Antarctica or wherever. It's going to drag it to UAE, and that is going to be used for fresh water. And you can Google search this. This was like big headlines. Everyone was talking about it, and he got not only millions, billions of dollars of free publicity. But today, search. Nowhere, nothing is mentioned. That crypto guy is nowhere to be seen. This so-called guy who tried to pull the iceberg is nowhere to be seen. In fact, I want you to Google search many of the so-called projects. The 1 mile high tower. What happened to it? What happened to Emar's? They plan to come out with a tower bigger than Burj Khalifa. What happened to it? You remember before COVID they were talking, or during COVID they were talking of a tower that had the fingerprint of Sheikh Mohammed. What happened to that? They had promised so many cities after cities in UAE. Falcon City, the City of Wonders, Emirati City, local city, sports city, this city, that city. So much of talk was put into the media. But what happened? So, in fact, don't go very far. Just Google search. The Palm Islands 1, 2, 3 waterfront, which they had announced to the world, 750,000 villas on the water. Just search, Palm Island 1, 2, 3 waterfront, and they had even the universe, the shape of the universe to be with sand drawn on the water, and it's going to have, all sorts of wonders. They announce all this, but there's no follow-up. It's like making all these big promises. So in the same way, this UAE is the first nation in the world. Wow, first nation for what? to introduce a national work week shorter than the 5-day week. So now they wanted to make some new headlines. So before we were working 5 days a week, yay! Now we are going to work only 4.5 days. You know, if you actually search a little bit, do a little bit of your common sense thinking, you'll realize this 4.5 day week is actually 5 day. It's actual bullshit. And I'll tell you why. Number one, they are saying it's not 5-day week, it's 4 day, 4.5 day. Here's a question for you. You as a professional, can you actually, like when they say work half day, do you actually see productive people who are actually hardworking? Do they work half day? Like, do they say, okay, office time is finished, let's go home? See, almost all the companies in the Middle East, my open challenge to you, all the companies in the Middle East, they are very particular that you should sign into the office on time. You should check into the office on time. You agree or disagree with me? Tell me. You have to check in on time. No matter, even if you stayed 24 hours, even if you worked the night before, late night, whatever, you have to sign in on time. Okay, that's what they expect. Then, even though you signed in on time, on your work contract it says work 8 hours. But give me an answer. Do you see anybody, I'm not talking of Emirati, I'm talking of expats, UAE expats, do they leave work? Do they sign out of the office exactly after 8 hours? European countries it happens, American countries, Western countries, yes, you get paid by the hour. But in the Middle East and specifically UAE, because my channel speaks about you, do you see anybody leaving on time, exactly on time that they go home? Oh, finish 8 hours, I'm going home. No, Emiratis will, yalla, khalas, I go home, bye bye. Okay, they will leave. No UAE expat will leave. Filipinos, Indians, Bangladeshis, Pakistanis. Now you'll say, because they're not efficient. No, fuck you. No matter what, you can achieve the sun, moon and stars. You cannot leave on time, because if you do, the report goes to the boss and the boss comes, so he's not interested to work. Oh, he's not working on time. Okay, now the next one. Have you ever heard of a statement that work has finished, all the work has finished, there's no more work to be done? Does work ever get over on time? Man, it's a very simple thing. I'll give you a very simple calculation. One of them even gave me this very interesting comment that if you calculate the number of hours that they had before and now, even 4.5 day week, they are increasing the number of hours in the other days. So 4.5 days, it's the same thing. Now, let me give you some logical questions whereby you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay. I'll tell you why it will not work. And here's my open challenge why it will not work. Number one, let's assume every day you work 10 hours. Now they decide to shorten it. So instead of 10 hours, 10 hours, you are working 6 days a week. 10 hours, 6 days a week, so 60 hours. Now they reduce it. So now if you reduce it to 3 days, so instead of working 10 hours, shouldn't you be working 20 hours to accomplish the same number of tasks? Please explain to me in which universe can you complete the work 2x, double, twice as fast? And have you ever thought about it? Government companies, they start at 8 and they finish by 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Now, let's assume you're putting them to work till 4 or 5. Do you see productivity increasing? If that was the case, instead of 8 hours, you can make people work for 16 hours, and instead of 7 days a week, they can work only, 3 days, 3.5 days. Or instead of 6 days, they can work only 3 days. Instead of 8 hours, let them work 16 hours. I know that they become less productive as time goes by. Okay, now, here's another reason why it will not work, especially in the private sector. Fixed expenses. Have you ever thought electricity, water, are you going to have a business or showroom or restaurant with all the lights closed? No, you're going to keep it open so people can see a little bit of advertising. So, water, electricity, that is fixed. It'll remain there. But more than that, the rent. Do you think the rent is going to go down? No. Salaries, you have to pay them. Whether you make them work 3 days a week or 7 days a week or 6 days a week, you have to pay them the salary, right? In fact, have you ever thought about, whenever there's a holiday, Eid, Diwali, Christmas, New Year, you as an employee, you will celebrate, you will enjoy. Yes, it's a holiday. The businessman will be like, oh shit, man, it's Christmas, New Year, Diwali. These are not productive days. I'm losing revenue. That is why, in fact, I didn't think about this until I started to work close to my boss. January, 31 days, February, 28 days. He's like, oh, shish, 3 days are less plus off days. This is how businessmen calculate. In fact, I've written down these points here. Think about this fact. Here's another thing. If you're running a business and you're working only 3 days or 4 days a week, but your competition is working 7 days a week, who do you think will achieve better results? Simple question. In fact, if you have been a student, have you ever had a rank holder, a person who achieves the first rank, that he studies only 1 hour, finish, enough, okay, no need to study, I'm very productive, I've got this new shortcut technique, 1 hour and I study. No, they keep studying. No matter how many times they finish, they keep studying because they want to be the best. You see these Olympic athletes, you see these successful, in fact, forget all that. Me, an ordinary guy. In fact, you remember I started my video by saying that, I'm sleepy and, I oversleep. Why? Because every day I'm pushing myself. Every day when there's a new update, there is a new breaking news, there is something new. Oh, I'm like, oh, sheesh, man. I want to play my game. My monitor, my gaming monitor, this is my gaming monitor. You can see this. This is my gaming monitor. It's just next to me. I don't even get the time. I just have to turn this way. I don't get time. This is my, switch. Okay, this is my switch. I don't get time to even play this. I have 2 laptops which are here. I don't get time. Why? Because the minute I'm about to start to play, I see an update or I see oh sheesh, man, I better make a video on this, or I'll miss the boat. I'll miss the trending topic. In fact, when a client just sends me a message, oh Loy, hi, I need your service. What do you think I'm going to tell him? No man, listen, I'm 3 days a week, 4 days a week. No, because I need to earn more money. I don't have a boss. Okay, I don't have a boss. Agreed, I'm making good money or I'm making big money or whatever, because I've invested in my brand. But money is never enough, man. See, this kind of holiday, this 3 day or 4 day week or 1 day week, or, why don't, in fact, have you ever asked yourself, why 3 day a week? 4 day a week. Why don't we go 3 day a week? Why don't we go 2 day a week? In fact, let's be super productive, 1 day a week. Then what is the height of productivity? No day week? Don't go to work only, sit at home. See, this sitting at home and I want to be with the family, productive and all that. This is not for people who are ambitious, hardcore. No country will succeed. These countries that they show, they have implemented the 4.5 day. These are for lazy bums. These are for countries where there is no competition, where they're not known for anything great, where they don't have any, achievement to be proud about. Competition, competitive people, competitive countries, they are working non-stop. In fact, show me one global leader, show me one CEO, show me one successful billion-dollar company that says, we worked less number of hours and achieved greater productivity. That's fucking horseshit. If that was the case, Elon Musk would be working 1 hour a week. Jeff Bezos would say, I don't need to work, I'll just take rest. They are billionaires, they are still working. This new trend, this is just Generation Z's nonsense. It's just this new generation which is a fucking lazy bum. In fact, let me give you a news flash. One of my friends, she's working with Emirati locals, the new generation. You know what she's telling me? These guys don't want to go home. They want to sit and work. Emiratis, actual educated abroad, they are working 12, 14, 16 hours. Even though the company tells them you work the normal 5 day a week and go back home. They are coming to work 6 days a week. Why? Because they are ambitious, they have the fire, they want to succeed. See, I'll just leave you with this thought. If you're serious about your career, if you're serious about growth, if you're serious about success, this 4 day fuck all nonsense, it's all shit. Oh, this is the only country to achieve. No, it's fuck all. They are just trying to they are making you fools. They can tell you, they can give everyone a circular, you'll work only 4.5 days a week. But I can assure you this much, they'll tell them, you work 4.5 days a week, but work has to be completed. I don't care. You work 1 hour, you work 10 hours, or don't come to work at all. Work has to be completed. That's what they say in sales. I don't care whether you check in. I don't care whether you met 10,000 customers. I don't care whether you're working 24/7. End of the month, I want my target. I want the confirmed clients. Because you as an employee, you want the confirmed salary. You don't care whether the boss was going on holiday, shagging 100 Russians, or he was having an orgy, or he is going to church to pray, or he is a holy Muslim. Or you don't give a fuck about all that. You want your salary. Same way, the employer wants his results. And there is no, I don't know which universe you are crazy about or which universe you belong to, but the world we live in today, hard work only helps you succeed. You need to slog the number of hours. Like today, I'll tell you honestly, I'm not in a mood to make a video. Really not in a mood. But you know that fire that is there inside, that burning desire that I must put a video. Not because of the cash. What I get, fuck all, $3 a fucking video, man. Because I'm passionate about my brand. I want to read, I want to study, I want to do work. Sleeping is not going to help me. And you know, if you have an employee mentality, you give them full day, you give them, say right now they're giving 3 days off. If they say, they'll be so happy, oh, boss is so nice, oh, the boss is so sweet, oh, he gave us $100 free gift, oh, the boss is so great, oh, he gave us free food, oh, the boss is so great. You know, you can give them your life, your blood, your property, you can literally give them all the money. They will still want more. What do you think these people are going to do? 3 days off? Spend with their family? No, they're going to go for picnics. They're going to go for parties. They're going to go to waste time. It's not going to help them. It's not going to help the country. It's not going to help anyone. They're just going to be, people are just going to watch Netflix and gossip and waste time and drink. In fact, simple, one last thing I'll give you. Check YouTube videos. Harvard Business School and Oxford channel come out with so many intelligent, worthwhile content. You'll just see 6,000 views, 4,000 views. But check sexy, hot chick with her boobs or a cute kitten or cute cat, 1 million views. Check one, you know that, WAP, Wet Ass Pussy song. Oh, billions of views, millions of views. Because people are interested in only shit. They're not interested in education. They're not interested in learning. That is why the people at the top, very few. It's like a pyramid. The ones down below, they are all bums. This is nothing but fake publicity, fake news just to create a little bit of hype. But I can assure you this much, UAE, the leaders, they are working their asses off. They want UAE to be number one, and UAE cannot be number one if they work only 4 days a week. This is all nonsense, utter bloody nonsense. Don't fall for it. Use your common sense. At least use this. They are playing the game the way it should be played by giving all this great news. But I can assure you this much, they will work their ass off. This 4-day week is only namesake. They will have to work because work never finishes. Let me know your thoughts if you think I'm right or wrong. And, I'd love to hear your views. Okay? Tell me if what I've said makes sense. All right, you guys take care. This is me signing off. Ciao.
Are you fed up of life? Earning a pathetic salary, working long hours, having an ungrateful boss, facing office politics, the constant fear of losing your job, and after paying rent, groceries, shopping, and children's expenses, you are left with hardly any savings. Is this the life you dreamed of? Or do you wish to change your life forever? Meet Loy Macedo, the world's #1 personal branding coach. He will help you identify the real you. Position and sell yourself by getting the job of your dreams and make good money anywhere in the world. If you do not believe me, Google his name, Loy Macedo, and you will find 2 million web links online and over 200 recommendations from very happy clients. So the question is, do you want to change your life? If yes, then contact Loy Macedo. www.loymacedo.com. Who is loymacedo.com? Thinkpersonalbranding.com. What are you waiting for? Do it now.